Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Oh yeah, we just did this trial and we're in the swamp or something. I think we're doing relationship quests, I think, is what we've been working on. Me with Poppy's regular. We want to attend Beast class. And then we'll do this one first. Because we always want to learn a new ability. Ability, new spell. What am I talking about, bro? I'm lost. Oh yeah, Beats class is outside, bro. Forgot about that.
Revelio.
Oh, everybody spawned. Oh, funny goofy dude. Yo, he got a big head, bro. Look at that dome. Yo, he good, bro? What was he, a platter duck? A fake wyvern? Alright.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your
Yes,
assignment,
ma'am.
Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now,
Bombarda.
this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm,
Pish posh.
as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Nah.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We
If you
don't
say
want
so.
you blowing your hand off.
But
Go
what if I
ahead.
want to?
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now,
This one. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, will you flip there, you. Yeah.
let's put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and
Professor, might I
You got
have a
another
moment?
thing to talk about.
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Alright, I thought it was gonna be like a mission or something. Let's go to quest. Let's do the... Let's go speak with Deke real quick, actually. There's also, I don't think I dropped the creatures off that I picked up last time.
Bear a moment. Deke has something he will share with you.
I don't remember if I had any, so I just did that just because. I got all these down here I low-key forgot about. I'm so happy that they're gonna make a second one of these. This game is pretty freaking cool. Alright. Let's go in here and collect these. Let's put those 2 funny guys in. Oh, okay.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
You gotta collect all this stuff from them. I didn't realize that there were secret stuff in here. Alright. Bro, mooncaps are so goofy looking, bro. Yeah, let's see what else is in here.
Revelio.
Let's leave.
Nothing to identify. For now, at least.
Where I talk to Mr. Nah, let's just talk to Mr. Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen.
Oh?
So that you can breed beasts.
Yeah?
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
I already have
Deke
a pair.
has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Yes, Deke. Niffler. All right.
Lumos.
Getting some good pieces for the plays. Alright, let's get a map. And let's get a quest. Not worried about the breeding pen for now. Where to go to the Undercroft? Oh, we gotta hold F. Magic.
You'll never believe what I...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no
I don't
reason
think we
to
tell
involve
him.
Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide.
Oh?
Good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I mean, I get both sides of it. Like, bro, man's trying to save the fam, bro. You really can't just, like, tell him nah. Like, oh yeah, we got talent stock arts. That makes that just so much better. What do I have for regular spell? Oh, that one would have been good now. And what's this last one? That's a pretty good one. I mean, some of these are pretty good. I just really haven't used a lot of the potion stuff like, you know, you really should. Alright. Quest. Oh, yeah. Let's talk to Ominous.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Nah, we doing it, bro. Let's go to quest. Alright, where are we going for fire and ice? Oh, we deep out there. Good thing I've done some traveling.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
There's a level 1.
My mother used
Bet.
to say I
Aloha Mora.
wouldn't pick up my
There we go.
Revelio.
Up we go. Magnificent. Majestic. Unbelievable. Snag. Bam. Wait for.
Is Highwing all right?
Sweet.
Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yeah, we cool. Don't worry about it, Poppy.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
Most likely.
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm
No.
afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that
Wouldn't
idea?
surprise me.
This way.
Alright.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Revelio.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
That would make sense.
That's the third time I've seen
Revelio.
a Duckle behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
What's about to happen?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Revelio.
That's saying they were able to get out.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Yes, ma'am.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
I seen it
Look,
down there.
down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Snicky bicky like.
Seems like a quiet night.
Better hide here, he on a bridge. Oh! We sneaky. We big sneaky, bro. Sneaky,
What
beaky,
in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Give me that, bro.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking a bargain. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramroc's near would.
Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding.
Revelio.
Wizard guys will pay for
There's tons of loot, bro, but I ain't trying to grab it all.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Never gonna get hit with the point where I need a higher level safe locksmith spell Aloha Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Bombarda. Crucio. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Descendo.
Such arrogance.
You like to torture dragons, do you?
Accio. Confringo! Defendo! Depulso! Glacis! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Arresto Momentum! Levioso! Bombarda!
You don't want to
Descendo! Incendio!
In your life before you even
Accio! Descendo! Accio! Incendio! Findo! Confringo! Glacis! Arresto Momentum! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Bombarda!
barely felt anything at all.
Descendo! Accio!
Levioso! Back for more, I
Accio! Descendo! Incendio! Accio! Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Flipendo!
Put him in the combo!
Revelio!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio!
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Damn.
Incendio!
That's a dragon.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety.
Yeah,
we can
let's
sort
get
this out later.
stepping.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Yup. Factual.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Yeah. You right. We definitely did just save a dragon. So like.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
You can't imagine how it...
All right. That's where we're going to end this episode. Let's look at our inventory real quick. Dragon egg. What else? What else? We got some new gear. Not good. Nah. 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 Quest. And we got this. Alright. So this is the one we will track. We definitely have to get some more of the moons because we need to get Alohomora. But yeah, guys. We saved the dragon, bro. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It was a great episode. Did a lot of cool stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I mean, I can't wait to see what's next. See what happens with the dragon egg. Like, do we get to put it in the room of requirement in like the grass area? Because they was just talking about the breeding rooms and stuff. Or the breeding, whatever it was called. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully I get to see you guys next time. Peace.